This will be the greatest, most interesting, most groovy LEGO unboxing haul of all times. All of this is true because it rhymes. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Rustabout Collector here. Today we're doing a kind of unique video. We're going to sort through some LEGO from the recent massive LEGO haul that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I posted it to the community page as well as some content over on TikTok, and you guys wanted to see some unboxings. I don't think I can do all of them, unfortunately, because there are probably a dozen or 24 bags of this size that I would have to sort through. And I don't think I can do all of them on camera, but I wanted to do at least one of these big gallon-sized bags and sort through it, show you guys my process, and do like live reactions to what we find, because I really don't know what is in each of these bags. So far in the haul, we have found an amazing number of minifigures. Most of these were already sorted out in this case when I bought the lot, but there's a lot that I've also found in bags and then added to this pile. There's going to be a lot of work sorting through these and putting them together because some of them are, you know, custom minifigures. They're minifigures that kids made. Some are actually intact, like this Avengers Thor. So that'll be a whole project in and of itself, and I do plan to do an entire wrap-up video showing everything that I got. That'll come out at a later date because there's a lot of work ahead of me getting this done. Also, we are on the hunt for some really exciting pieces because right now I have most of a Phase 2 Captain Rex. You can see there I have his head, his legs, his helmet, and his cama. I just need his torso and his pauldron. And then also I've been finding a ton of these 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figure parts. I've been pulling all those accessories out and keeping them separate. The person I bought these Legos from also said that they might have some action figures for sale at a later date, so they're going to keep me in mind for that because I'm really hopeful. Like, there are some really cool accessories here. I see a lot of Clone Wars parts, so it'd be great if they could hook me up with an action figure haul that's even half as good as this Lego haul. But without further ado, let's break this bag open and begin sorting. Already I can see some pretty cool pieces, like for instance we have this guy. I believe this is a Spider-Man villain or a Hydra agent. I can't remember if this is Scorpion or a Hydra soldier, but either way, it's a minifigure and that's a great start. It can help to spread everything out flat as well, because then you can really find the small pieces and the non-Lego pieces rather easily, like this stuff. Pull this out easily right at the start and it saves you a lot of time later. And of course there's always Connects. I feel like Connects is kind of a must in Lego lots. Like, you always find some Connects pieces or Mega Blocks, and that all just gets put into a separate bin. But of course there's also some good stuff. Like, so far we've already got a Ninja Turtle back. We've got a superhero. I think this might be like OG Flash or something. I can't remember. Either that or it's the SpongeBob superhero. It's one of those two. So we put the minifigures over here. I'll do a wrap-up of everything minifigure related that I find at the end. We also have the Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters backpack, so that's cool. I did find the instructions in this lot for the new Ecto 1, so maybe we'll find enough pieces to build that at some point. But that will be after I sort through all of these pieces, because there's no sense in building before we do a lot of sorting. So here's an interesting example of stuff that I actually will keep. Like, this is a Mega Block Spartan from Halo Wars, and this is a non-Lego weapon of some kind. These pieces I will actually sort out, and typically I will keep these just because they're useful, especially the Halo Mega Blocks. I do have a small collection of those. But some of the weapons are cool, and I keep those separate from my Lego collection, but still accessible because I will sometimes use them. And of course, while I'm sorting, I also have a bin for all the Lego parts that I find. That helps me weed out some of the bigger pieces of Lego. That way I can take something like this that I know is all official Lego, put it aside, and that makes more space to find minifigure parts. And of course, there's always a few broken pieces, especially in this reddish-brown color. These are the old reddish-brown that are super, super brittle. Pieces like this I will throw away, unfortunately.
It's a shame that they break like this, but there's nothing you can do once they're broken. Probably the most tedious part here is picking up all the little individual accessories. I sort all of those out as well. That's not Lego. But all the hands and stuff, that gets really tedious, but it's necessary because if you're trying to piece together a minifigure, you know, that hand, that brown hand, might be vital for the figure you're trying to piece together. And so, yeah, I don't bother with, like, leaving those in. I always try and pick them out as soon as possible because you never know when you'll need them. And there's the crayon I pointed out at the beginning of this video. It's inevitable. You will find colored pencils, crayons, markers, batteries. It's one of those things that I actually really love the Lego Movie for. If you've watched the Lego Movie, they have a lot of references to the random crap that you find in Lego, like Craggle and batteries and Band-Aids and Q-tips. You can find a lot of things like that when you're sorting Lego. Personally, I enjoy it. Like, I would take a lot of mixed Lego pieces like this over a brand new set any day, because you never know what you're gonna find. You don't know. You'll find something great, you might find something mediocre, you might find something that's not Lego. Like, I would never expect to find, you know, a Build-A-Droid leg, for instance. That's a Build-A-Droid leg from the Legacy Collection. That's in a random Lego lot. It's something that I actually can use, and it's really exciting when you find those surprises. And speaking of, take a look at that right there. DC-15 blaster rifle, probably from like the Legacy Collection or something. Since these are more like the 2010 Clone Wars line, I'm guessing this is a 2010-ish clone blaster. But that's great, like I can always use that. And hopefully the seller that I was talking about may actually have a box of the figures somewhere that they'll sell me, because that would be amazing as well. Finding Lego lots like this is not terribly common, but it's definitely more common, I've found at least, than finding lots of action figures. So it would be pretty exciting to be able to do a live stream or just a video like this of action figures that I don't know what's in them. Because typically when I buy a lot, it's like on eBay or something and there's pictures. You know, it's not like a mystery box. It's definitely, oh, I actually know what that is or something. One thing that I don't know what it is this thing. It's rubber plastic. Oh, that's a Barbie shoe. Never mind. Now I know. That is a Barbie shoe. It's like a very, very high heel. That's interesting, but definitely not something that I'm going to keep. Oh, and check this out. We have the most important Lego brick of all. Plankton! I'm going to get you, crabs! You know, it's actually a fun fact that I've never watched a complete episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. That is a fun fact, a true fun fact. I've never watched an episode all the way through. I've seen snippets, I see clips online, especially like TikTok and stuff, but yeah, never actually watched an entire episode. Another thing about my sorting process is that I don't sort out sticker pieces. I just leave these in the bricks. I really don't, you know, need these out, especially since the stickers are usually misaligned or, you know, peeling off. So I don't pick those out typically. They might help me identify a set or something, but usually I leave them in with the bulk pieces. The printed elements, though, I will actually take out and keep to the side because they're a little bit more uncommon and they're a little bit more interesting to me. But yeah, sticker pieces just don't have much of an appeal in terms of sorting them out, and also just in terms of like usefulness for other builds or something. If I'm trying to piece together a set, again, of course I'll take those out because they might actually go to a set that I'm trying to put together. But if I'm not doing that, then they just stay with the bulk pieces. There's also always pieces like this that are partially built, and I wish I was better at identifying what sets they're from. Sometimes I can, but you know that this is from a set. I just couldn't tell you what. But I'm actually going to take a wild stab at the dark, since it's got this dark blue, this like nougat color, and then the gold. I'm guessing that this is from like Pharaoh's Quest or something, which is really exciting because it's like a sequel. It's like a soft reboot to Adventurers, and Adventurers is my favorite classic Lego theme. So yeah, I'd be stoked if there was a bunch of parts to Pharaoh's Quest. When I initially got these, I also found the instructions for the Imperial V-Wing, and I think that this is a panel from that. That is a set that I'm really hopeful to be able to piece together, just because I love the V-Wing as a design, and the Imperial one is very sleek looking. So hopefully we'll find that all pieced together and everything. That will be super cool. Oh, no way. Oh, there it is. There's the torso without the arms, interestingly enough, but there's the torso for Captain Rex. So we're like 90% there. We just need his pauldron. I don't know. I'm since we found the Kama, I'm hopeful that the pauldron is in there somewhere. The arms are easy to just piece off of, all these different parts that I found so far. But that is so exciting. I did not know that this was in there when I bought it, but then as I was like going through some of the top bags, I found the instructions for the set, which got me so stoked to possibly find Captain Rex. And sure enough, we've got most of him. This is going to be awesome if I can find the pauldron. All of his other parts were in like separate bags, so I don't think that we'll find the pauldron in here, but maybe. You never know. It's as likely in here as it is in any other bag, so we'll just have to keep going, because hopefully we find the pauldron. I think last time I looked, his pauldron alone on Bricklink was somewhere in like the $50 range. So I'm definitely not going to go out and buy that. But yeah, if I could find it in here, that would be a dream come true. And full disclosure, I actually do already have a Phase 2 Captain Rex. I had him for a while. I got him in a lot way back when. Did not pay $50 or even $100 for him. But yeah, he doesn't have his printed head. He just has like I think either a Phase 1 Captain Rex head or just a plain Clone Wars head. So yeah, having the head at the very least will complete mine, but if I can find a better condition complete one here, then that will be the one that goes on display in my collection. Another cool element that I just found is Asajj Ventress's lightsaber hilt. I love that LEGO did actually make a couple unique lightsaber hilts. Not many. I think it's like that one and then Dooku's. They didn't really do a whole lot, but the few that they did I really do love, and I'm always happy to find more of them. Okay, so I think that is... Well, okay, I spoke too soon. I always do that. I just found legs, some torso pieces in Captain America's shield, tucked under there where I could not see them, but now I think that's pretty much everything. There might be a few pieces left, but yeah, I don't see anything. I guess there's a Pokemon coin. That's pretty cool. That's actually a piece that I'll probably keep out of this. Again, those random things you find that you never know what you're going to find in Lego lots. But yeah, there's I think that's everything from here. So let's get all these pieces pushed off to the side, and we'll go over all the minifigure elements that I found. So here is everything that we pulled out of this one bag. A lot of good minifigure parts, nothing really complete except for this guy right here. But again, I think I can find the parts for the rest of these in this blue bin that I showed you earlier, because yeah, there's a lot of pieces just jumbled together as you would expect when people play with Lego. Things get mixed up, so I'll be spending a lot of time sorting those out and piecing them all together with their correct parts, and may or may not do a video about that, but I definitely will do a video showing everything I get from this haul once I get it all sorted out and put together and all that stuff. There's some great Star Wars elements here, some Hoth Troopers, some Snow Trooper elements. There's also a Prince of Persia torso for his companion, some Ninjago, Ghostbusters, Lego Movie. We have an Emmett torso. There's definitely some Lego Movie sets mixed in here, which I love. I missed out on those sets originally, but I'm glad to get them now because they're one of my favorite modern themes, and I wish they still made them. We also did find Brickbeard's hat, which I love, the unique skull and crossbones that we have there, so that's cool. And of course, the pinnacle of this video was definitely Phase 2 Captain Rex's torso. If we can get that to focus, there we go. It looks to be in good condition. There's no cracks on the side or anything like that, so I'm super stoked to hopefully find the pauldron later. So there's that, and then in the non-Lego realm, we had some very interesting finds as well. We've got the DC-15 and a Black Series 3 3/4 inch blaster from Finn, I believe, so that's going to be cool for fodder. We have some Mega Constructs, or Mega Blocks. Actually, at the time these were Mega Blocks, now they're Mega Constructs, and now they've even changed it to just Mega, so they've gone through some different identity crises recently, but Mega Constructs is what I know them best as, and I can always use more of those. A broken Mega Construct Spiker, some little odds and ends, some little things that I'll probably just be donating or throwing away, like, a pizza from Ninja Turtles. That's definitely not something that I need to keep, but it's cool. It's very cool. That'll be something I probably donate. The Pokemon coin is just cool. It's very shiny. I like that. And oh yeah, I found this, which some of you may not recognize it, but others may, as a hologram emitter from the Clone Wars. So I actually found this Asajj Ventress hologram in a previous bin or previous bag from this haul, and now I have the emitter, so that's really cool. Always a good accessory to have. And yeah, these are definitely good keepers right there. Going to put those in with the rest of all the 3 3/4 inch accessories, and we're getting really, really close to that Phase 2 Captain Rex. So there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. I might do a couple more like it or something in the realm of this with this Lego haul because there's so much possible content that I could do with it. I'm just not sure how to best break it up. But either way, thank you so much for watching. There's a link down in the description if you want to follow me over on Instagram, Facebook. There's also, like, I have a TikTok, all kinds of different places you can follow me. Keep up with different content. I post different types of content on different sites. It just all depends. I try to keep it consistent, but it's kind of tricky. So if you want to follow me other places, the link in the description is the best place to do that. But again, thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, all those wonderful things. You guys are the best. So have a wonderful evening, noon, or night, depending on when you're watching this video, and I will be sure to catch you all in the next video.